Barry in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Barry.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Brad.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I spoke to you 2 weeks ago. And,
about what?
They approved my statute adjustment.
They approved your adjustment of status, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good news. Congratulations.
Thank you. What is the next now? How long is it going to take to mail the green card?
Well, how do you got a letter in the mail saying your adjustment of status was approved?
Yes.
Okay, so you should. Okay, if you got it, the green card should follow within 8 weeks of that.
How many weeks?
Within 8 weeks or less, the green card should follow.
8 weeks or less?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Best of luck. If you don't get it in 8 weeks or less, give me a call. We'll follow up for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on our show right now. 1-800-529-5465. If you have an immigration question, call us right now. We will be answering it, or I will be. Oh, I like that. I should be looking here now. 1-800-529-5465. Right, squared right in the middle of New York City. And it looks like the Empire State Building is coming right out of my head. 1-800-529-5465 is the number to call. Let's go to Jeanette in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Jeanette, what's up? Jeanette.
Hi.
Oh, wait, I think she was there. Jeanette, you there?
Yes, I am.
How are you, Jeanette?
I'm good, thank you.
What's going on?
All right, here's my question. I'll try to be brief.
Yes.
I've filed for my 10-year green card, and I got a 1-year extension.
Right.
I had no problems. I didn't send back for anything. And I have a son. He's 7 years old, and he already has a 2-year. But coming April, I'll have to file again for his 10-year green card.
Right.
Now, myself and my spouse, we filed separately in 2016. This is for taxes. And we filed jointly in 2017. Now, this year I was thinking of filing separately again because do you have a
2-year green card, a 10-year green card? What do you got?
Currently, I have a 1-year extension for the 10-year green card.
Okay, so this is the deal. Okay, I understand your husband owes money, and that could be problematic. Okay, and you don't want to be involved in owing his money because that may not be fair to you. But guess what? That's what marriage is about, okay? Marriage, at least as far as the Immigration Service is concerned, is about people joining economically and sharing in the debts of the marriage as well as sharing in the proceeds of the marriage. Proceeds meaning money you earn. So if you're not filing a joint tax return, they're going to start questioning very, very seriously the validity of your marriage because you're not willing to share in the debts of the marriage. Now, I will say this. I would suggest that you file a joint tax return. I would also suggest you stay on hold for 2 reasons. One, you may want us to help you with your immigration case. But 2, you may want to speak to Carmela, who is our tax attorney. If there's a huge tax, this is why we have tax attorneys here at Spar and Bernstein. Okay, it actually makes sense. Sometimes people are filing taxes jointly, and all of a sudden there's a big tax bill owed, and they can't afford to pay it. This is why Carmela comes in. She negotiates with the IRS to reduce your tax bills. But at the same time, you don't want to try to run away from that tax bill because now it's going to cause you an immigration problem. All right? So hold on 1 second. And maybe what?
Before you transfer me, Brad, I have another question.
What is your other question?
This is for a friend. He is in an abusive relationship with his wife.
Right.
I saw him this week. He came to my house. He was bleeding.
He was bleeding?
Yes.
How was he bleeding? What happened?
She attacked him, scratched him in his face.
How did she attack him? What'd she do?
She used like a vase, like those things you store flowers in. Like
a vase? She hit him with a glass vase?
Yeah.
And I hope he called the police on her.
That's the thing. He didn't. No.
Why?
He has already put his papers in for.
You shouldn't live like that. You shouldn't live like that.
Right.
That's crazy.
Which is what I've been telling him.
That's crazy.
No, I've been telling him that he needs to go to the police station. Does he just go there and tell them that he wants to file a report?
Absolutely. He should go there and say, I want to file a report of domestic violence. My wife hit me over the head with a vase. Did he go to the doctor?
No, he hasn't been to the doctor.
Okay, so he needs to go to a doctor and get checked out. He needs to go make a police report. I hope he took pictures of this. You saw it as well. I mean, unless you want to live in a marriage where you're going to get, pummeled, literally pummeled every day, that's what you do. And then, because the law says you don't have to stay in a violent relationship just to get a green card, which is what he's doing right now. And he shouldn't have to do that. All right.
Alrighty, thank you. You can go ahead.
Okay, hold on 1 second. All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on our show. Which way do you want me to look? Here. 1-800-529-5465. Please, everybody, share this with your friends and family. I'm going to say it time and time again until Keisha Taylor gets her 400 views and a free telephone, damn it. Somebody needs to give this woman a free telephone. Don't do it for me. Do it for one of the Brad squad and the Team Squeeze. Do it for Keisha. Please share right now. Let's watch how you share. You actually take out your phone. It's a very simple thing. We have a video. You actually take out your phone. I wonder if we have this video. Maybe we don't. But you take, oh, there we go. You take out your thumb. You press the little button. You share this with your friends and family. You put this on your timeline. You put this on your friend's timeline. Send it to people in a messenger. Say, hey, check this show out. Or put it in groups that you may like or that you have joined. 1-800-529-5465. But please share this with your friends and family. Let's go to Arlene in Long Island. Arlene.
Hi, Brad.
Hey, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I'm so sick of flu.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's okay.
I'll try.
All right. Stop. I hope you feel better. Okay. I thought you honestly, I thought you were crying at first, and then I'm like, oh my God, what happened? All right. I mean, I'm glad you're not crying, but I'm sorry you have the flu. But hopefully, hopefully, you got to fight it out, and you'll survive. It'll be 2 or 3 days of really misery, and then you'll be okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
So what's going on?
Yes, Brad. So I'm thinking the question I'm going to ask you. I'm thinking, yes, I'm going to need it, but I'll ask you anyway. Every year, my husband, every year this company, they want a trip. If they're qualified, they win a trip, and the trip could be anywhere in the world.
Okay.
Now, just today, we found out he won a trip to Ireland. It's a trip to Ireland.
Okay.
So it's a trip for the employee and their spouse.
Great.
Now, I'm a green card holder, Brad, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to need a visa to go to Ireland.
Probably will, but I'm sure it'll be very simple to get. Because it's very, very rare that I've ever heard of a situation where somebody has a green card and lives in the United States and then picks up and decides to live illegally in Ireland. Okay?
Right.
It usually doesn't happen that way. So Ireland realizes that, so they should give you a visa without much of a problem.
Okay.
All right, so you'll be fine.
All right.
Okay? And enjoy Ireland and send pictures, because I've never been there, but I heard it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
All right?
Thank you, Brad.
Okay, enjoy your trip, and congratulations to your
Thank
husband. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Feel better. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. May in Memphis, Tennessee. May, what's up?
Hi, Brad.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
What's up?
Hey, Brad, I just want to ask, I'm an immigrant. I got a green card. And what is this? I've been here in America for almost 5 years. I'll be applying for citizenship.
Great.
Yeah, anytime soon. But the thing is that my mother has been she has been here in the U.S. for 18 years. She came
Where are you originally from? Where are you originally from?
Philippines.
You're from the Philippines, and your mom, how did she come to the United States?
As a tourist.
As a tourist. Okay. So what's your question?
She came here as a tourist and got a visa for for 6 months. But she stayed, for 18 years now.
Right.
She's still here.
Right.
And I wanted her to be legally, to be legal here.
You want to get her a
US.
green card. You need to become a citizen for you to do that. You have to be a citizen. Okay. Now, how long have you had your green card?
5 years.
Okay, so this is what you need to do. Stay on hold. Let me do your citizenship. Make an appointment. Speak to us tomorrow. Speak to us Monday. You're eligible now. The longer you wait to become a citizen, the harder it will be for your mom. The reason why I'm saying, listen, I don't talk people into hiring me or not. That's up to you. But I will say this. The tea leaves what is it? The tea leaves? Or, I'm reading the tea leaves. And the tea leaves are that eventually, and it could happen in the next few months, it could happen in the next year, I don't know when, but eventually U.S. citizens will no longer be able to file for their parents. So you want to become a citizen as quickly as possible to help your mom who's been here for 18 years already. All right, so hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right. You have something else?
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Brad, what's the time, what time are we looking at, say, for example, I'll apply for my citizenship.
In New York, it's about in New York, it's about 8 or 9 months. Maybe in Tennessee, it's quicker because they don't have as much to do in Tennessee. But it won't be longer than 8 or 9 months. It could be shorter in Tennessee. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay, but I have to be a citizen.
You have to be a citizen. Correct. All right. So hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. Vakisha Taylor, we're halfway home. 230 views. We need 400 for her free telephone. So please, again, don't do it for me. Yeah, do it for me. But if you don't want to do it for me, do it for Vakisha Taylor. Do it for your fellow Brad Squad Team Squeeze member. Please share right now. Let's watch the video one last time, just in case anybody forgot it. You actually take out your hand, you press a button, and you share it to your friends and family, and you say, hey, there's this guy. He's crazy. He throws his hands all over the place, and he gives pretty good advice if you have immigration issues. So please share this with your friends and family right now. Please put it on your timeline. Please put it on your friend's timeline. Please send it in Messenger to people you may think are interested in this. Please put it in groups that you may like. 1-800-529-5465 is the number to call. And by the way, we have Belgium Kim standing by. She's going to be with us in about 10 minutes. So please leave your questions on Facebook because at about, I don't know, what is it? It's about 6 p.m. right now in New York, 3 p.m. in California. In about 10 minutes, we'll get to all of your Facebook questions. Let's go to Pauline in Westchester. Pauline.
Hi, good evening.
How are you?
I'm good.
What's up?
I have a friend from Jamaica who's living here since 2006, but her sister filed for her 2005, but she was living in Jamaica then, but since 2006, she has been living here.
Right.
What can she do? And it's about 12 years this year that when the paper would be coming through.
Right.
So she wants to know what to do because most lawyers are telling her that she has to go back home.
Well, let me ask you a question. She's lived here out of status, I assume. She came here on a visitor's visa and overstayed her time?
Yeah, she comes on one of those work programs and overstay, but her sister had filed for her.
It was the H-2B visa, I would assume, which was a seasonal worker, probably, to come work in a summer resort or a winter resort or in a country club or something like that. All right.
Yeah.
So now, where is mom and dad in this picture?
Her mom and dad? No, her sister filed for her.
I understand that. I get it. Sister filed. I'm asking a separate question. Where's mom and dad?
Her mom and dad? Mm-hmm. I think they would be in Jamaica if they're alive. I'm not sure about that part. I did not ask her.
Okay. And I assume the sister's a U.S. citizen. Well, the sister has to be a U.S. citizen because she filed.
Yes, she is.
Right. And so there's two things, all right? I don't have an answer because you don't have enough facts, okay? But let me tell you let me give you some generalizations here, okay? Generalization number one is you cannot adjust your status if you have overstayed your time if your brother or sister has filed for you, unless they filed for you before April 30th, 2001, or unless your mother or father had something filed in the system before April 30th, 2001. Then maybe, okay? In her particular case, it actually goes back to January 14th, 1998, because the April 30th, 2001 filing only pertains to people who were here in December 2000. I just remembered you told me she came in 2006. So actually, she needed to be in the system before January 14th, 1998. Let's assume she wasn't, okay? If she was not, then she cannot adjust her status here as an overstay on an H-2B visa filed by your sister. This is where the broken immigration system is, because she can't get a green card here. Now, there's another law that says if you overstayed your time by more than 1 year and you go home to Jamaica, you can't come back for a decade. So whatever lawyer is telling her, yeah, the lawyer says to go home, you know what? That's not very good advice because she's going to get stuck for 10 years, which is why I asked, where's mom and dad? Because hopefully mom or dad are alive somewhere, okay? If mom or dad are alive in the United States of America and they are living here as residents or citizens, then she can do, the sister who's been waiting here since 2006 can do a provisional waiver through the mom or dad.
I doubt that. She only talks about her sister. So if her parents is still in existence, they are either in Jamaica.
I got an answer for you.
Jamaica.
Okay, so now I got another answer for you. Okay, mom and dad are not here. She can't do a provisional waiver because mom and dad are not here. She's 1 year away from being eligible for a green card. We just spoke to May from Memphis, Tennessee, who's waiting to become a citizen to file for mom or dad. So now this is where mom and dad has to help out. If hopefully they're alive, okay?
Yes.
The sister who's the citizen right now files for mom or dad. Mom or dad, either one, comes to the United States to live with a green card. Okay, that shouldn't take more than 1 year to do, which is the same 1 year of waiting that she still has for her green card. Mom shows up or dad shows up. You now have a qualifying relative to do a provisional waiver through. You do the provisional waiver through mom or through dad. Hopefully one's alive. Then she can go. If you get the provisional waiver, you can go home and come back without a problem.
Okay.
She needs help in terms of a consultation because this is all supposition. We don't really know. We're taking guesses. All right?
Okay.
So hold on 1 second and hopefully...
Can I ask you another question?
Wow, yes. I thought I gave you a lot of information already, but yeah, sure.
That's something different. Sorry,
Sure.
I'm going to be quick.
Go ahead.
If a child files for a parent, can she cancel the paper?
Sure. Whoever's the petitioner can cancel the papers whenever they want. They're the captain of the boat up until the day the person gets a green card. After the person gets a green card...
What if the process is already gone through, like the person do fingerprints?
Doesn't matter.
And all of that already?
You can cancel it up until the day you get a green card. When you get a green card, you can't... Now the petitioner can't call up and say, I sponsored my mother, I sponsored my husband, whatever it is, and I don't like them anymore, and I want to get back at them, take their green card. Too late. They already got their green card. They can stop it up until the day they get their green card. You know, mom and child should not be fighting. Okay, so they got to work it out. All right?
Okay.
All right, hold on. 1-800-529-5465. Akeisha Taylor at 291. 100 people to go. And Jill promised you, or I don't know who promised her a free phone, but she's getting a free phone from somebody. So let's please share this with your friends and family right now. Take out your phone, take out your thumb, take out your finger, take out this finger, and share this with your friends and family on their timeline, on your timeline, send a message. Send it to somebody's group. Please share this with your friends and family. And for God's sake, give Akeisha Taylor her telephone. Free telephone for Akeisha Taylor at 400. You heard it here first. Who's actually giving her this free phone, by the way? I just keep seeing, Jeff Bossy, 300 again. You got it. I just keep seeing that Akeisha Taylor wants 400 for, I don't know who promised her the free phone. We got to get to the bottom of this. Let's go to Casey in Queens, New York. Casey.
Hi.
Hi, I was just taking a sip of water. My apologies. What's up?
My name is Casey, right?
Yes.
I want to ask a question. My husband filed for me, right?
Right.
My priority date was October 2017, and I did my biometrics November 24th, 2017. How long do I have to wait to get my EAD card?
When did you file? Tell me the date you filed and the date you did your biometrics again.
My date was October 20, and I did my biometrics November 24.
Okay, and immigration never wrote you back there was any problem with your case or anything, right?
No.
Okay, so October, November, December, January, by end of February you should have it, if not sooner.
End of February. Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We got 3 more people here that have been waiting a pretty while. So, Jill, let's do this. Let's go do these 3 people who've been waiting over 10 minutes. And then we're going to go to Belgium Kim and she's going to start asking your questions of me, and I'll answer them. That's what we'll do. Okay, we got a plan now. Let's go to Oman Wandi in Chicago, Illinois. Oman Wandi.
Hi.
Hey. What's up?
How are you?
Fabulous.
I'm good. I have a question. My question is I'm a permanent resident, so I'm trying to file for. I just got married this January.
Congratulations.
So, overseas. So I just came back. So I have a son already overseas before I get married here. So I divorced February last year. So how long is the process with the permanent residence going to take for filing for?
All right, couple questions. I got it. Where's your wife right now? Is she in Africa? I assume. I'm just taking a guess. Africa. Where in Africa? Nigeria. You see, I'm just good. I'm good with accents, so that's why I assumed. All right. So let me ask you a question. How long have you had your green card?
I had my green card now for almost 2 years now. 2 years.
How did you get it? So who sponsored you?
Oh, my ex-wife.
Your ex-wife sponsored you. All right, so this is the sad story I have to tell you, okay? If you got your green card through marriage, okay, you could go marry anybody you want whenever you want. But if you got your green card through marriage and you then divorce your wife, by law, you cannot file for wife number 2 for 5 years from the time you got your green card. So unfortunately for you, you can't file for her for 3 more years. You can file for your son. That you can do, and that'll take 18 months if you want to bring your son over first. I don't know if you want to do that or not, but you can't file for your wife, unfortunately. You may want to talk about, I'll say this because he seems disappointed. Maybe there's other options for your wife. Maybe we can, she can do a job sponsorship. Maybe there's an employer who wants to employ her and she has some special skill and the employer needs her. I don't know. Okay, so hold on. All right, so he needs to hold on. I don't know if he was disappointed. He didn't hear. It was just kind of like silence. But that's what it is. 1-800-529-5465. Akeisha Taylor, there's only 80 people left, Akeisha, for your free telephone at 400 viewers. Jeff Fosse. I think, is Jeff the one giving the free telephone? Who's giving the free telephone, by the way? I don't know. Let's go to Jada in Buffalo, New York. Jada.
Hi, Brad. Good evening.
How are you?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm okay. I got my 10-year green card, and I have 4 kids. We petitioned for them last year, November, for their work permit and their green card, right?
Right.
They're in the process of waiting. They just do their fingerprints. I want to travel. Is it a problem if I travel and leave them undocumented?
If you travel and leave them undocumented?
Yes, the papers are in.
Okay, who's filed for them?
My husband.
Okay, and they're all under 21?
Yes, all under 21.
Okay, so who's going to watch them?
I have family.
Okay, yeah, no, then that's fine. Yeah, I mean, just don't leave them unattended. It's fine. They're legal. They're fine.
No, they won't be unattended, but I'm just worried, if I don't have any issues.
No, it's fine. They won't have any. They have an adjustment filed. They can even get advanced parole and travel with you if you want to take them out of school, which you probably don't want to do. But you can definitely travel. Okay, just make sure they're not unattended. That's all.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right.
I want to know how long will they take to get their work permit? We filed the papers in November.
About 120 days.
120 days. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
You're welcome. 1-800-529-5465. We're going to speak to Mustafa in the Bronx, and then we're going to go to Belgium. Kim. Mustafa, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good. What's going on?
First, I want to let you know my situation. I came here when I was 16.
Where are you from?
I came through. I'm from Gambia, West Africa.
Okay.
So I came through a visa. I came here with my sister. So my mom was already here. She came before us, but we had this visa at the same time.
How old are you now?
Now I'm 21, but I came when I was 16.
Okay.
The thing is, when we came, my mother had already filed a refugee.
Okay.
A refugee. Yeah, she filed that for us and her. But I think for her they already approved her. She didn't get the actual green card yet, but she got the approval letter.
Okay. Did she include you on that application?
Yeah, she included me, but the thing is, I want to be honest.
Yes.
I came when I was 16. Now I'm 21.
Right.
In between that time, I've followed bad friends, and now, I might have some legal situation that. So I don't know how.
All right. So I want to be honest with you. You got to tell me what your legal situation is. Tell me. Nobody knows who you are. Yeah. Other than Mustafa from the Bronx.
Right now, I have I have a felony case that I'm fighting in the Supreme Court.
What is the case that you're fighting? You want
it's
to tell
about
us?
drugs.
Drugs. All right. News. This is the news flash, I assume, for you. Okay. It shouldn't be, but it is. If you are convicted of a drug offense, you're not going to get a green card. Okay. When did you get arrested? How long ago?
It was last year.
Okay.
During this time.
This is what I would suggest you do. Let me put you on hold. I don't want you to talk anymore because you have an ongoing case. Okay. And I don't want you to jeopardize that. What I would like you to do is two things. I'm going to put you on hold. I want you to make an appointment. You're going to come see me about your immigration, and then we have really fantastic criminal defense attorneys here, former district attorneys here in New York City. And right now, you can call us at 1-800-529-5465. The international number is 212-227-8933. We're going to go to Kenesha in Patterson, New Jersey first. Kenesha, how are you?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. It's not Kenesha. It's actually Kenesha.
Oh, Kenesha. My apologies. It does say Kenesha, and I'm literally blind, and I saw the M as an N. My apologies. What's up?
So I got married last year, July.
Right.
And I filed my papers in December. I didn't do a medical, though. They sent me back last month, and I did my
medical.
Biometric.
You did your what?
The question I went and do the fingerprint, the biometric.
Right.
My husband wants to file an NIT number for me. Mm-hmm. Do you think he should?
Yeah, because you're not going to get your work permit for a long time now because you haven't done your medical yet. So they're not going to issue you any work permit till you have a completed application. So you got to wait for them to write a letter to you, say, okay, here, send the medical, then you send the medical, and then you'll get your work permit in like 120 days, and then you can get your social. So in the meantime, you need something to file your taxes.
Okay, they sent me a letter saying that they would let me know when to do the medical, if I should bring it to the interview, or if this is a case that doesn't require
Okay, so that would be good then. All right, so they're not holding. It doesn't sound like they're holding up your case then. Good, thank God. All right, so then hopefully, you can file your tax return, put a W-7 with the tax return. When you do get your work permit, you'll apply for a Social Security number, and then you'll fix everything.
Okay, so you can go ahead and file the IN
for the TIN number. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. The answer is yes. Okay. 1-800-529-5465. Sabrina in Kingston, Jamaica. Sabrina.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm engaged to a U.S. citizen. I'm currently in Jamaica.
All right, congratulations.
I'm coming up shortly to visit. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering if it's best to get married in the United States or get married in Jamaica. Also, I have a son. So I wanted to know him filing for my son when we do get married and everything, if it's better to have my son stay in Jamaica or be in the U.S.
All right. Loaded question. That is a loaded question. Let me tell you why. Okay? Mm-hmm. You cannot, by law, and Donald Trump has enshrined this in regulations now, so it's not like an option at the airport or even with immigration anymore. It is enshrined in regulations from Donald Trump. If you come to the United States this has always been like this, but now they've really made specific regulations about it. If you come to the United States as a visitor for the purpose of getting married and staying and getting your green card, that is a misrepresentation and a reason to deny you for life. Okay? Now, this is what the law says, and now you have to decide how to live your life. Okay? The law says if you come up to the United States on a visitor's visa with the pure intention in your mind and in your heart to come visit, to be a tourist, that's perfectly fine. And then 90 days later, 3 months after you have entered the United States, somehow you decide to get married. What the law literally says is if the marriage happens after 90 days, the law presumes they still, I mean, if you went in and said, yes, I had the intention of getting married all the time, then that'd be pretty foolish of you. But the law presumes that after you wait more than 90 days, the law presumes that you came with the intention of visiting in your heart and in your mind, and then you changed your mind, and that's perfectly fine. Okay? So If you were hypothetically to come to the United States, with a visitor's visa and then waited 90 days and then adjusted your status, it seems to be okay. If, on the other hand, you got married within the first 90 days, not so good. Okay? Now, in terms of you traveling with your son, that's another issue. Okay? If your husband goes down and marries you, he can do that, and then you'll wait about a year, you'll come up with your son. I mean, it's just how you want to live your life. All right? Hold on, you may need some help. We are at 400. Vacation Taylor! Vacation Taylor! Congratulations! You have done it! You single-handedly put us to 412, along with everybody on the Brad Squad and everybody on Team Squeeze, the whole crowd. Everybody's going wild. This is the biggest crowd we've ever had in our life. Ooh, I'm getting a little nervous here. Ooh. All right, 1-800-529-5465. Vakisha, you speak to Kim, and she's topping that phone off. She is topping that phone off. Jill, call Amazon, start ordering the mugs. This is a mayhem going on here right now. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Don in Alberta, Canada. Don.
Hey, it's actually Dan. But
Dan, okay, what's up?
Good enough.
Yeah, what's going on?
That last caller kind of answered part of it,
right.
But there's a little difference to mine.
Sure.
I'm a Canadian citizen. Mm-hmm. I'm currently in Canada.
Right.
Been dating a woman. She's an American citizen. Been dating her for 2.5 years.
Right.
Also thinking the same thing as the last one. I want to.
You have the same issue. Okay.
Yeah,
as a Canadian citizen, you can come and visit. But you got to wait 90 days from your entry to get your green card. If you come to the border and you say, yeah, I'm coming to get married, you got a problem. If you're coming with 10 suitcases, guess what? They're going to know you're coming to get married.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Here's my twist. So you answered that, and I was like, okay, I got that. I understand, obviously, wait 90 days.
Right.
So
and I'm not telling you, and by the way, I am not telling anybody to break the law by saying, yes, lie to the government when you cross the border. Okay? What I'm saying is this is what the law says. If you come to visit, that's fine. And then you wait 90 days and you get married after 90 days, the law says you're okay. That's what the law says.
Okay, so their answer is part of mine. The twist with mine is I'm an engineer.
Uh-huh.
I used to work in America in oil in 2015 when oil took the big dive.
Right. But now oil's coming back, right? Isn't shale coming back now?
That's exactly. So 2015, I got let go.
Right. Where you were like in South Dakota or in Texas or something?
I was in Wyoming, but I was mainly working in North Dakota.
Right, okay.
Okay. So got let go. I was on a TN visa.
Right.
And I may have, and I didn't even know I was doing this, but I overstayed by 1 year.
Right.
So technically I should have a 10-year bar.
Well, when you mean by overstayed by 1 year, how did you come to the United States? On a NAFTA thing?
Say what?
How were you working in the United States? Under what status were you working in the United States?
TN visa.
On a TN visa, the NAFTA thing. Okay. All right. So you overstayed by more than 1 year already. So you have a 10-year bar.
Correct.
Right.
I should have a 10-year bar.
You do.
I've been to the United States.
Guess what? You do, but they don't realize it when you come in.
Okay.
Right.
So that's what I mean. So will that, even if I if I legally come in, wait my 90 days?
Yes, because when they discover, let me explain something to you, and I don't think you should be talking anymore.
Okay.
If you have a 10-year bar, and then you come back to the United States, and then you left, and then you come back again, okay, after the 10-year bar, you re-enter the United States, now you have a permanent bar, okay? You can't do that, okay? Because
even if I enter legally?
Even if you entered legally, you shouldn't be doing it. You're going to have a permanent bar because they're going to say, oh, misrepresentation. They're going to give a whole thing. What you should be doing right now is having a consultation with us, having your wife file for you, and doing the appropriate waivers at the embassy and do it the right way, all right?
Okay.
Hold on one
problem.
second, okay? All right. And let's go to Nanalyn in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Nanalyn. Denaya. Why does it say Nanalyn? Nanaya.
Hi, Brad. This is Nanaya. Hi, Brad.
How are you?
Good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and to your team for taking this call.
Thank you.
Brad, I had a question for you. I want to apply for citizenship,
right?
But I got my 10-year green card through marriage, and was subsequently divorced by my spouse.
Right.
This was in 2013, but prior to the divorce, when I filed for the I-751, they called us for an interview and separated us and videotaped us and asked us really detailed questions. And they said that somebody called in and said that the marriage was a fake, and but we did clear the interview, and I got my 10-year green card.
And when did this interview happen?
This was in 2013, August 2013.
And then you got divorced like a month later?
No, like about 10 months later, my spouse filed for divorce, and I'm eligible to apply for citizenship, and I just want to know, like,
everything is up for grabs at your citizenship. I have seen people who got their 10-year green cards, and then they drudge stuff back up from the marriage, and then they come up with something that it was a bogus marriage, or that something. I'm not saying this was a bogus marriage. I'm just saying that they presupposed it. You did get divorced 10 months later, so I mean, it's definitely going to be a question at your interview. As long as you have proof that it's a bona fide marriage, you're allowed to fall in love and fall out of love. That's perfectly fine. Okay? But certainly I would suggest you have an attorney look over everything, okay? So hold on.
Brad, one more quick question.
Sure,
would they contact my ex-spouse? And I mean, it was a very abusive marriage, and say sign a piece of paper that this was fake and blah blah something like. Would they? Try some stunts like that, or do something like that? You know what I mean?
Hey, listen. If they want to make a cause celeb of this, absolutely. I don't put anything past them. If you have a concern, I mean, this is your life. I am telling you. I just had a client. Okay, it's a true story. I have a client. She got her 10-year green card. She went on her citizenship interview, and immigration is now alleging that her marriage, even though she passed the 10-year interview, was a bogus marriage. So she's having an issue. She came to me after the fact. We're starting to work on it now. As much as I can say about the case, but I'm saying these things happen. All right, so hold on one second, okay?
Okay.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Sophia in the Bronx. Sophia.
Hi, good night.
Good night.
My child filed for me, but we did not send in any medical. I do my fingerprint already. So what should I do next?
Well, hopefully they'll give you your work permit without the medical. You should have filed it with it. Either they're going to issue you a work permit, or and everything's fine, and bring your medical to the interview. You may get a letter saying, please submit your medical. If that's the case, your work permit's going to be delayed. Or they may get a letter that says bring your medical to the interview, and then you bring your medical to the interview. It's going to be one or the other. We'll see how it goes.
So I have to wait on them. I can't send it in.
No, do not. Never ever send in anything randomly, because it'll never hit your file. Okay, you got to wait for them to ask for it, and then they give you a letter with a barcode, and you submit it with the barcode. Other than that, it'll never reach your file. All right, so just hold the medical, hold on to it, and wait to hear what they say.
Okay, I should hear something in how long?
When did you take your biometrics?
Last month.
Okay, and within another 60 days, 60 to 90 days, you should hear something.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. 1-800-529-5465. Yannick in Miami, Florida. Yannick.
Hi, Brad.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, my question is, I got married to a U.S. citizen.
Right.
We filed in January of 2007.
Uh-huh.
In May, I received my work permit.
Got it.
No, it has been 9 months, and I still haven't heard anything else from immigration.
The only thing I could suggest is, I didn't do your application, is if you want to hold on, and I'm happy to take a look at everything and have a consultation. You should be hearing something shortly. I mean, 9-10 months, you should be getting an interview. Okay. So, maybe you want to say it's been 9 months, you haven't heard anything. It's May, you want to give it another 15-30 days, see if you hear something. If not, then I think it's time for a consultation coming up very shortly.
Okay.
All right, hold on one second. 1-800-529-5465. Sandra in the Bronx. Sandra.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So, we had an interview already last year, and I wanted to know if we filed jointly for taxes last year, is it okay for my husband and I to file separate this year?
Did you get your green card?
Not yet.
No, keep filing joint tax returns until you become a citizen.
Okay.
If you need to prove You're in a bona fide relationship, and the best way to prove it is you're sharing in. I assume it's a real marriage. I mean, I'm not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I mean, it's a real marriage. You got to share in the debts and proceeds of the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. File a joint tax return.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
1-800-5. Everyone's always trying to get out of paying taxes with their spouse. Just got to do it. That's what marriage is. All for one for all. D, Atlanta, Georgia. D.
Yes, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Brad?
Good. What's happening?
My mother is in here in America illegally for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And what can she do to get a green card?
Are you a citizen?
No.
Are you a resident?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been a resident?
5 years.
Okay. And how did your mom come to America?
I don't know.
You don't know.
A tourist, yeah, but
tourist visa.
She entered legally.
Okay. So the quickest way is you file your citizenship today. You're a citizen in less than 9 months. You turn around, file an adjustment for your mom. She'll have a green card 9 months later. That's the quickest way.
Okay, so she can't do anything by herself. Wendy, I wasn't here, she can't.
Yeah, there's no such thing as I'm here for 20 years, I want a green card, and they hand it to you. You need a sponsor.
Oh.
All right, hold on 1 second. We can help you. All right, let's go to Audrey in Brooklyn. Audrey.
Yes, hi, Brad.
How are you?
I'm great.
What's up?
I have 2 questions.
Go ahead.
I heard you earlier speak about regulations. Is it in the regulation for a person that's to be interviewed if they're being adjusted by their U.S. citizen child?
Yes, everybody gets an interview now. That is a new regulation as well. Nobody's getting their interviews waived.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to the world of Donald Trump.
Second question.
Yeah.
Yeah. When applying for adjustment of status, right? The visa you came on, they only look at that, or they look at the ones that were denied before? What if you've been denied once or twice? They look at those back?
Of course. If you have a problem you got denied a visa and then you got a visa and you have a problem and you think there's something that's not 100% kosher there, then what you should be doing right now is don't say another word, stay on hold, let's have a private one-on-one consultation, and if you need to do a waiver, we're going to have to do a waiver for you. We'll have to figure it out. Hold on 1 second. Let's go to Mike in Anchorage, Alaska. Mike.
Hi. Just need help. My spouse and I, my spouse's mom, she's a green card holder, and she applied for, she petitioned for her last year, but shortly after that we got married. And I was wondering, how can we go about doing her papers through me?
You're a citizen?
Yes.
Okay, where's your spouse from?
She's from the Cook Islands.
The Cook? Where's the Cook? Is that South America? Where's the Cook Islands?
South Pacific.
South Pacific. And you're asking about your wife, or you're asking about her mother? I lost the first
about my spouse.
Your spouse. She's here in Alaska with you, or she's in the Cook Islands right now?
She's here with me.
Okay, and she came on a visa?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to do what's called an adjustment application, which is an I-485, an I-130, an I-864 affidavit of support, an I-765 for her work permit. It's a whole adjustment package, okay? And you file it with immigration, and they're going to do her fingerprints and do her background through her fingerprints, and then they're going to call you ultimately in for an interview to prove it's a real marriage. And we can help you with all of this, so hold on 1 second, okay? But what you don't want to do is leave her living here out of status. Hold on. All right? All right.
Okay.
All right. I didn't even know where the Cook Island. She may be, if Mike hires me, I thought I've dealt with people from every corner of the earth. But if Mike hires me, I believe that his wife will be the first person that I've handled from the Cook Islands. I wasn't even sure where it was. Natalie in Columbia, South Carolina.
Hi, good night.
Good night. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. What's up?
I'm good. I just have a quick question, right? My husband and I, we got married last July.
Right.
We filed in August, but we only got back a letter saying that our application has been processed. So we had called, but they said...
Did you get a work permit? Did you get your work permit?
No, nothing.
Did you file for your work permit?
No, that's what I'm about to ask you. I just did my medical and all, so it's possible for me to send in those papers?
Yes, you should. And it sounds like if you did this in July and you're still waiting around, Natalie, listen, I'm sure you're a bright, smart lady, but you're doing it wrong. Okay, because you should have had everything done ahead of time, and you should have your work permit in your hand. And you're living in South Carolina, which is not the friendliest state for immigrants. Okay, so you want to get something in your hand to show that you're legal in America. So hold on one second. Okay?
Yes.
Hold on. All right. What do we got here? It's 7:05. All right, let's do this. We're going to take 3 more calls online, okay? And then we're going to go back to social media Kim, Belgium Kim, Rapid Fire Kim, Kimmy Kim, Harlem Kim, whatever we're going to call her today. And we're going to finish up with Kim in about 5 minutes. So please leave your questions on Facebook. Please leave your questions on YouTube. But right now, let's go to Marie in Victorville, California. Marie.
Yes, hello.
How are you, Marie?
I'm good, thank you. I just have a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to apply for my green card,
right.
but renew my green card, and somebody told me that it's going to be soon to expire, but somebody told me I can apply for citizenship if it's not expired, or even if it's expired.
How do you have your green card? Who sponsored you?
Yes, for 10 years, sir. I've been here for 14 years.
Okay, so you have a 10-year card. It's about to expire. You don't need to renew your green card to file for your citizenship. Just go do your citizenship. It's perfectly fine.
Okay. Oh, thank you. And one more thing,
sure.
sir. So I just want to know if there's going to be a problem. But when I got my 2-year green card,
right.
I was married, and then after that we got divorced. It was final 2007. So would that be a problem?
All right, so let me just make sure I got the dates right. When did you get your conditional green card?
I think 2004.
Okay, and then you went to remove the conditions, and
yes,
when did you get when did you get the permanent green card in your hand?
2006, I think.
Okay, and you went for an interview with your husband?
Yes, no, without my husband. It was just because we're already divorced.
You're already divorced. No, then it's not a problem. They knew you were divorced.
Okay.
You went in. It's fine. You're good to go.
All right, thank you so much.
And if you need help, hold on one second, Marie. Are you from the Philippines?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm good with accents. I told you. Hold on one second.
I know. I'm like, how did you know?
I know everything. I know. Hold on.
Actually, I really want to say that we really appreciate you guys helping a lot of people for this, because it's such a great help that you're giving them some help. It's a frustration.
It is. It really is. And if more people actually listen to the show, they would be less frustrated. Because thank
you, sir. You're doing an amazing job.
I literally tell people exactly what they need to know. Okay? So hold on one second if you need help. Hold on if you need help. Let's go to Nin in Philadelphia. Nini in Philadelphia.
Yes, good evening.
We're Nini back to back. Wow. We have Nini in Philadelphia. The next call is also Nini from the Bronx. That's strange. I've never actually talked to a Nini on my show, and now it's back to back. Nini, what's up?
Oh, wow. Please talk to Anini from Burundi, Africa.
You're from Burundi, Africa. Okay, great.
Originally, I am a citizen here.
Wonderful.
And in my many travels back to Burundi, I adopted a child there.
Great. Now, let me ask you a question. How old is this child?
The child is now 14 years old.
Okay. And where is the biological mother and the biological father of this child?
He has no biological father. I mean, the father is dead.
And the mother disappeared.
The mother is nowhere to be found.
Okay. So and this child is in Africa still?
The child is in Africa.
Who's the child live with at this moment?
The child is now in a boarding school. He's a refugee now because Burundi is in trouble.
Okay.
And he was with a foster family there.
Right.
I wanted him to be raised because I know the country.
Right.
I put him in a foster family, but I was, taking care of him. When trouble came, everybody fled.
Right.
I put him up in a boarding school in Rwanda.
Wow, you're a great woman. Okay.
He is now in a boarding school in Rwanda. How do I get him?
So let me stop you by saying that that's fabulous what you're doing, and literally helping a human being to become a better. I mean, came from a refugee camp, and you're putting this child through boarding school. Okay, and you're making a difference in this kid's life. So congratulations. You did one thing wrong. You went and adopted them in Africa. Doesn't help you. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to do an orphan petition. This child has no mother, no father, and what we have to do is two things simultaneously. One is prove there's no mother and father. Okay, and two, do what's called, you're in Philadelphia, do what's called a pre-adoption in Philadelphia. What a pre-adoption is a pre-adoption. You go actually to the court, whatever the court's name is in Philadelphia that does the adoptions. You go to the court there and you say to a judge, I got this kid in Rwanda. He's an orphan. I can prove he's an orphan. I want you to come do an investigation. You'll do, and the judge will do it. You know, you'll submit a social worker report and everything. I want you to come do an investigation, and I want you to write what's called a pre-adoption order, which I'm going to submit to immigration, that says that when this child comes to the United States, you will sign an adoption decree here. As long as a judge in the United States will sign an adoption decree here, and it all has to be done before he's 16, so you don't have a lot of time left. So all has to be done before 16. You then file the pre-adoption order with the I-601, the I-600, which is the orphan petition. The child comes over with a green card. Has to be all done before 16. You're not done yet. Child just has a green card. You now got to go back to the court in Pennsylvania, actually complete the adoption. And once you complete the adoption, now the child becomes an automatic U.S. citizen. And we can help you with all of this if you hold on. Okay? What we don't want to do is have the kid turn 16 and then you're out of luck. All right? Hold on one second. All right. And we have one more Nini in the Bronx. Nini in the Bronx, what's up?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. What's up?
Yes, so I am here like 27 years, and I came in undocumented.
Right.
I've been married to U.S. citizens for the past 13 years. We have a older child together.
Right.
However, he wasn't able to file for me because of my entry. Now, my son is in the military, and he has filed a PIP, Parole into Place. Yeah, now, could you explain a little bit about that and how long it would take, and how do he file for me and then my citizen husband pick up from there?
No. Your son's going to file for you. He's a citizen. Okay. And what parole in place is, if you don't have an entry, what they say for people who are in the military or people who are honorably discharged from the military, their immediate family, which is their spouses, their children under 21, their parents, they will give that person who entered without inspection, who otherwise can't get a green card, something called parole in place, which is basically a fake entry document that the military is giving you, that the U.S. government is giving you. Okay? And it says, here, Nini entered the country legally. Here's a legal entry. It's called parole in place, but it's a fake thing because that didn't really happen that way. Okay? Now you have a legal document that allows you to adjust your status through your son who's in the military. Now, if you enter the United States truly without inspection, that's all you need. If you entered the United States, literally without inspection means you ran across the border from Mexico, someone drove you across the border from Canada, then that's fine. You jumped out of a plane from Nebraska, you parachuted in, nobody's, that's fine. If on the other hand, you literally walked through the airport and you flashed a document and you said, hi, my name is Sally, when your name is Nini, now you committed a fraud. You still have the parole in place, you could adjust, but then you need your husband, so it's going to be your son filing the adjustment and your husband filing a waiver. It depends on what your situation was. All right, so hold on one second, and you don't have to talk about it, but we'll talk about it off here. Okay. All right.